Hello and welcome to the 11th episode of Stories. Stories is all about sharing stories of successful people around the world. And today I have Mr. Indro Neil. I call him Indro with me. Thanks a lot, Indro, join.
Thank you so much, Jason, and hello to you. It's lovely to meet you, and it's lovely to chat with you. So I'm really looking forward. Yeah,
Indro, before starting, how are you today?
fantastic.
Amazing.
As I always say, it's superb.
Yeah.
So every phase, every time, it's a great learning, great time for us. You just have to be
Hmm.
stay superb always. So
Correct.
I'm very good. Yeah.
So, going ahead, would you like to introduce yourself about your background? What are you currently doing?
Yeah.
Your engagements?
Okay. Yeah, of course. So it's a very interesting journey for
Mm-hmm.
me, starting from my childhood and then here, in Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell you a quick one. So I am basically from Calcutta, India.
Yeah.
So I did my schooling, college, everything in Calcutta. I did my college from St. Xavier's and did my specialization in political science,
Mm-hmm.
and I was always a creative person. I was
Great.
always inclined into creative. I am a great observer,
Mm-hmm.
keeps observing,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how I was always keen into the creative side.
Yeah.
So that's how my profession started. And basically, I always wanted to take my profession, which is based on my passion,
Nice.
because that is how you can love your job and you can keep on moving.
True.
And luckily, I was very fortunate to have my parents who never wanted me to become engineer or doctor, as usual.
Yeah.
So usual parents. So I was very fortunate that I never faced that. In fact, my dad said, what do you want to do? You want to pursue with your fine arts? Okay, you can.
Mm-hmm.
And even my mom said, you finish your graduation and then if you want to choose. So that's how my career started.
Mm-hmm.
So I started with an advertising agency in Mumbai. So somehow I always wanted to start my career not from my hometown. Somehow I always had this mind, and I don't know why. And
Mm-hmm.
Mumbai was my first preference always, you know,
Okay.
or maybe because I'm a great follower of Ganesha,
Mm-hmm.
and Mumbai is supposed to be
Yeah.
a place for Ganesha, Siddhivinayak. So I moved to Mumbai, and that's how my journey started with a small advertising agency.
Mm-hmm.
And then from that, which is in 2000, so about 20 years back. So that's how the journey started, and beautiful. I think Mumbai taught me so much. Mumbai showed me a lot of difficulties, lot of challenges, and how you can achieve that. And when you achieve, you feel so good. So
Yeah.
that's the city is Mumbai. It taught you so much. And I think my entire career till 2012, so it's about 13 years, Mumbai taught me a lot, and I got everything from Mumbai.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked with various verticals. That's again, I was very fortunate. So I worked with internet company, then I moved to retail, I moved to print. So, and also I was into celebrity endorsement.
Great.
So in fact, I want to mention that I was very closely working with Mr. Amitabh Bachchan,
Nice.
and when his social media was launching, when he was launching his official Facebook page, Instagram, so I played a very key role
Mm-hmm.
for launching that entire product. So that's like a very, very memorable period for me, because the person, the man who I always, looked up to,
Yeah.
and I was working with him. So that's again. So Mumbai gave me that. Mumbai gave me my wife, whom I met, you know, and because of my family friend and godmother,
Mm-hmm.
some person who introduced me, and then I got my family, I got my kid, like my son, he was born in Mumbai. So that's how the entire journey started. And then I came back to Calcutta
Mm-hmm.
with a media company, So it's a media publishing company. I was in Calcutta, then I moved to Dubai, and then again I moved back to Calcutta. And then I am right now in Thailand. Phuket. So it's a very interesting journey.
Yeah.
That's my profession. So along with that, I also want to mention that I have acted in a feature film when I was
Oh,
4.5 years old. Yeah.
okay.
So it was directed by a very reputed film director, Shri Minal Sen.
Mhm.
So, and I got few awards for that movie. I released my music album when I was
Nice,
in college. So I
nice.
released three albums. Out of that, two of them was released by BMG Crescendo.
Mhm.
So I used to perform on stage. So it's like, it's very interesting. So I have done a lot of things, and I always want to explore something new, you
Yes.
know. So, but of course, it will be within my passion and what I love to do. So within that, so in fact, I have just started a podcast episodes
Nice. Good.
also, which
Good.
you will be knowing very soon. So I have started working on that.
Good.
I'm a lot of into motivational videos because this is the time I thought, let me share whatever my experience, my thought, which I can share. In fact, that's how we connected,
Correct.
Jason,
Correct.
with you. And I really appreciate the initiative what you are taking.
Thank you.
And I saw a couple of chats what you have done. It's brilliant, and it's very soulful. That's
Yeah.
what I felt.
Yeah.
So I always want to connect with people, which is a soulful discussion and not too much of complication, because I think pandemic
Yeah.
taught us so much this
Many things.
particular
Yeah.
phase.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I was very much into this soulful journey, mindfulness.
Mhm.
So that's how it is. So that's how my journey is. So currently I'm in Thailand.
Mhm.
So I don't know what next, but yes, I always believe in honesty, good work, and whatever comes
Yeah.
in front of me, whatever Almighty is set for me, I'm
Correct.
ready to take that.